do you have something you want to be doing that you're not doing? And if so, what? You must be having resistance, right? Well, we have the book of quotes about resistance. So let's go right into it because I'm feeling it myself today. Henry Fonda was still barfing before he went on the set for movies, and Johnny Carson was too. You know, they had resistance all the time, but they kept on doing their work. But here we go. Grandiose fantasies. Ha 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 ha. Grandiose fantasies are a symptom of resistance. They are a sign of the amateur. The professional has learned that success, like happiness, comes as a byproduct of work. The professional concentrates on the work and allows reward to come or not come, whatever they like. Yeah, what if it was easy? That's my question to you. What if there was no resistance? It was so easy you could just like boom and you'd be there, and your magic was already up to the task, right? Your manifestation powers were up to that. Like my manifestation powers were up to building a fan. And so at one time, this was not easy for me. This was very difficult and painstaking. So there's a great statement by Jim Rohn. He says, don't wish it were easier. He's kind of a Southern guy, right? Don't wish it were easier. Wish you were better, right? It's kind of like along that Dennis Waitley quote of when you're green, you're growing, and when you're ripe, you start to rot. And that's kind of the way it is. It's like it's really hard to be happy if we are not growing. And so these problems come up and they make us grow. And that's why I say, hey, do what you want, do your dream. Go for what is inside of you to go for. Don't get caught up into the society's considerations about whether these things are the best thing, the right thing, the noble thing. Are you going to save the earth? If you're inspired, do it. If you're inspired, just do it because it's going to lead you to how you are going to save the earth. I guarantee you. The next quote is, are you paralyzed with fear? That's a good sign. Fear is good. Like self-doubt, fear is an indicator. Fear tells us exactly what we have to do. Really? Is that what fear is doing? Fear's telling me what I have to do? Remember our rule of thumb. The more scared we are of a work or calling, the more sure we can be that we have to do it. The more scared we are, the more sure we can be that we have to do it. In fact, he goes on somewhere in here, and I was looking for that quote. It's called The War of Art by Stephen Pressfield. He says, resistance is like a compass. And the more resistance we feel, the more we know we're going in the right direction. We're going on the right path. So we get these feelings of fear and self-doubt and jealousy and blaming, right? Oh, man, I was in it so much yesterday. I was blaming. I was blaming my son. I was blaming I was blaming the whole town of Reading. And I was so unfounded. I was such an idiot. It's just so funny when you wake up and you go, oh, wow, life is good. So that's why I put on there this great Jerry Garcia line. I had forgotten what love may bring, right? Forgetting what love may bring. I kind of, the ego, when the resistance is in force, full force, we're forgetting the magic. We're forgetting the factor. We're forgetting to factor in miracles. That's what we're doing. We're forgetting to. How could I forget to factor in the miracle, right? Are you factoring in the miracle into your day?